welcome to a special edition of unboxing.
I'm very excited about this box.
Yes, yeah. But first, before we kind of show you what's in it, we wanted to talk about our graphic novel collection.
Why we're doing this special edition today.
Yeah. First, we want to talk about 2 award winners. So for the Pulitzer, the first ever award-winning book was Mouse by Art Singelman. This one in the It
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And of course a lot of you will know it because it's been on the banned book list a lot.
Yeah. But this one, the Pulitzer, and it was the first and only Pulitzer for
a graphic novel.
Graphic novel Pulitzer, yep, for decades. Until this year.
With number 2, finally.
Yeah. The memoir and biography winner is
Feeding Ghosts.
Feeding Ghosts by Tessa Holtz.
Now I will, yes, I want to talk about it because I think as we unbox, we recognize that graphic novels are really taking a larger hold.
Yep.
Especially as those first manga readers, which would have been in the late 90s, mid to late 90s, grow up in our reading levels into adults. Yep. They're still wanting to read graphic novels, and so it's becoming kind of out of the corner and really making a splash more in publishing and in library collections.
Yeah.
And I will say they've also gotten a lot better.
Yes.
Lots better. Yeah. And we're not talking about manga today, which is very different. Manga is Japanese serial comics. Yes. And I learned that as when I was talking to Eden, how they have to be serial based. Yes. So you're not talking one-offs. Today we're really talking about a graphic novel, meaning it's a standalone. It is not part of a series. It is not a comic book, nor is it manga. Yeah. So this particular book, I had trouble reading. So I'm a newer graphic novel reader. I've read only a handful up until the last couple of years, just because it's not my style. It was very different, and I didn't read manga, and I wasn't a comic reader growing up, so it was very different for me. What I have really recently learned is the style of art really makes a difference for me, not only in appearance, but also how I struggle to read. So Feeding Ghosts, I was really interested in it. You'd learn a lot about the Chinese history and those types of things. But if you look at it, it is written in black and white. The words are very small. And there's a lot of black ink and a lot of dense black lines. So originally it was pen and ink, I believe. And I find this very difficult. Yeah. And with a book that I was happy I got to see a preview book, a book that is in this box that we're going to unbox, had the same style of writing, of art. And I struggled with it. And my eyes just don't see this well. And it doesn't appeal to me. It's too hard to read. So when you look at a graphic novel or pick one up, the story is absolutely the first importance, but the second is glance through them. Some of the art is going to be more to your liking than others. Absolutely. And the art is 100% part of that story. You would not read the story, you would not take just the writing out of a graphic novel and read it like a novel, because it would not make sense, because the art is absolutely 100% part of that story. And they're beautiful. And we wanted to bring some of that, not really new literature, but really new to DeWitt, and the variety to DeWitt of what's really out there. So if you are interested to expand your reading into, yes, trendy, but also some absolutely stunning art and stunning writing, that you have that opportunity. And we want to make sure that you know.
Yeah. So those are the 2 award winners that we
do have in DeWitt, and we, like I said, encourage you to give them a go.
Yeah.
So, ta-da! We're going to talk about what's in our cool box.
Cool box.
And we do have graphic novels at all ages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exciting and
but
fun.
Today we're going to focus, we just have a few for juvenile, maybe 1 for YA, and the rest are adult graphic novels. Please be aware, we will separate them into their areas. Graphic novels will be interspersed with regular novels. They are not banished to a corner.
Nope, it's fiction with Beautiful illustrations.
Just like you read a picture book. We don't banish picture books.
No, we don't.
We don't banish picture books. This is one of our juveniles.
This is a juvenile.
Yes,
Squeak,
beautiful.
Shatter, Bark, Eco Mystery. And it's got...
What I love about this one, as I glanced through it at the conference I went to, so I got to see some of these books in person, which I feel was important because it's new to DeWitt, and I wanted to make sure we spend our money wisely.
Yes.
And so Andrew and I had done some really good research. Eden has done some research on picking what we feel are some of the best that would be great for DeWitt. Like Eden said, it's an eco-graphic novel, and the colors are important.
Yeah.
The colors really kind of separate things out. Beautiful writing, clear writing for our juveniles.
Yeah. Looks
Nice
great.
size too.
This one really caught my eye right away. It's very pop art-y.
Yes, and this is an adult
This is
graphic
an adult,
novel.
yep.
And it's very much that 1930s, 1940s art. You know, that early comic.
Bam!
Look at that. Isn't that fantastic?
That's beautiful.
It truly makes a huge difference.
Yeah. With those primary colors.
And if you're interested in vintage comic art feel, this will take you back a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you don't know about it, you'll learn a little. Be aware that, again, that's an adult graphic novel.
Yeah.
This one, I'm so excited to read it because it really kind of reminds you of that fantasy, strong women characters, and the characters are that new adult age.
Yeah.
So we will be putting it, I believe, in adult.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a chance to read it, and it may go to YA, but it's that crossover right there between YA and adult. So we haven't made the final decision on this one because we haven't had a chance to read the 100% of the book.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely stunning, and I'm very excited about it.
Yes. Fun-shaped one.
Definitely an adult graphic novel.
Definitely adult, yep.
I again got to see this one at the conference, and stunning art. Stunning art. And by the way, if you pick this one up, you'll also be reading translated literature.
Ooh, two birds, one stone.
Two birds with one stone. I believe she's Brazilian.
And then we've got two.
This one will be going into YA. It's going to be interesting. You're going to look at humans and robots and AI, taking that on. And this one, Andrew had done some homework on that one, and that one might take a read through. I'm not really certain of the age.
Are
So
in, I think, manga style because they read like Japanese.
So
Yeah. Standalone manga.
I do believe that will be an adult though.
Yeah.
But this one will go to YA.
Cool cover.
Very cool cover. Yes. This is the one that I was talking about with that black and white, the pen and ink, which is really heavy, that I struggle with.
Yeah.
And it could be just my eyes, I don't know. But Andrew has read this book and highly recommends it. It is historical fiction about a real woman who fought against Nazi Germany as a spy, but changed her it just goes into her story.
Yeah.
So that is fiction, but it is based on a real person. So this one's an interesting one. This one's also adult. This one is taking a look at an older woman at the end of her life, or what she thinks is at the end of her life, and a young woman who's just beginning to live her life. And so we're going to look at the relationship and kind of what they talk about together.
Yeah.
As they become friends, and the many struggles and phases that we go through as women.
Yeah.
Looking both at young and getting older together. So this one's written a lot in green, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
And because I haven't read the whole novel again, I just perused it and did the homework on it. I'm not sure why the color green, and I'm actually hoping that the book tells me.
Yeah.
Could be growth. You know, green signifies growth a lot of the time. This is our blue book. Blue. It's lots of blue.
It's got pretty holographs on the front.
Yes, this will catch your eye. This one's another adult graphic novel.
I like the back.
This one I know has some language in it. But again, I don't know why blue. Andrew recommends it. He thought it was a grid graphic novel. So we'll see why it's all blue. It is easy on the eye. This one has an interesting history. I want to absolutely give a little bit of a warning. This one is definitely an adult graphic novel with adult and mature content. But what's interesting is that this was the first ever Dutch graphic novel in 1968.
That's cool.
And it has made a comeback and has been reprinted. So in 1968, you were kind of more psychedelic, but it does have mature content.
Yeah.
But I thought the history is important, and we need to talk about the history. And it does have some very interesting history about the time period as well. So
Yeah.
give it a go, because it's sure going to be eye-catching.
Yeah, it is. That's an empty box.
That is, and like I said, we just wanted to highlight some of the new books that we have in, and why we are focusing on graphic novels right now out of this box.
Yeah.
And that we're going to reshelve them. That was important.
Yep.
That they will be interspersed like all our novels, because that's what they are.
Yep.
Manga will stay the same in the same location because of the way they're written as serials.
Yeah.
Comic will be interspersed just because we don't have that many. We don't have a large call for it at this time.
Yeah.
So that will be interspersed. And again, we make sure our books are in the right spots for the age appropriateness.
Yep.
And we feel that it will even make it more known where books belong if we put them in the right spots.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you can look in young adult and adult for your graphic novels. Right now, our juvenile and below is still separated out. Just
it's easier for our kids.
For those young kids, that's how they browse right now. So, yeah. And if you have any questions about location of books, ask us at the front desk. And
absolutely.
If you need some recommendations on where to start, if you're interested in getting into graphic novels, ask us staff. We're excited to chat about it.
Absolutely, because we've been doing our homework and reading a lot.
Yes, we have. Great.
Have a great day.